Hello, gentle viewers. This is Abendian. Welcoming you to a new episode of Out of the Park Baseball 19. If I sound disappointed, this number is why. Because we went 500 after the All-Star break, we had nothing left. And we lost again. And we didn't make the playoffs. And I don't know what to do at this point. But let's look at the team and see what we could maybe make better. Who we might expect to do better. Von Hayes. Von freaking Hayes. Yeah. Von Hayes. Still a subpar third baseman who made 29 errors. But he's such a good hitter. Don Mattingly, another batting title, his fourth consecutive, 30 homers, pretty good first base. Chili Davis, this is a problem. This is a real big problem. 239 is just not going to cut it. Pat Bone quietly put together another strong year of good, if not great, offense. Tim Raines was a disappointment, too. He was another disappointment. And then there was just a lot of mediocrity. Whereas in years past, the lineup as a whole tended to thrive. This year we had two superstars and then basically just slightly above replacement level. Jim Rice turned out to be a tiny bit of a bust. He gave us power, but no gap power, and he didn't hit for a high enough average. I mean, we'll give him another shot. But he might be he might be gone next season. Pitching wise, this is about as good a season gets. Two amazing top-notch pitchers. Pascual Perez was just phenomenal all season. Eddie Bain finally solved the closer problem, and then Mike Cosgrove was trash. But we kind of expected that. Another bullpen arm or two could definitely help our case. But I think we need to upgrade in the offense, and I think that's what we'll look for in the offseason. I will talk to Mike Morgan about a longer extension. Would you take 300 grand? No. Just under 400? No. Just over 400? Okay, you'll take that. No. I'm not paying you 120 grand to be crap. Jay Grubb keeps getting way too many at-bats because I have no one better for them. I'm going to go ahead and let John Morris walk, too. Eisenreich I will keep. He should be better than this, and I think he will be next year. There's just a lot of players here that just aren't worth keeping, in my view. Joe Lansford, I will put on the 40-man. Because he had a great year in the minors, and I think that's worth at least considering. Same with Jose Oquendo. But yeah, the rest of these guys are going to walk. Rick Leach. Oh boy, Schofield is back. He had a decent year, but again, he can't stay healthy. All right, if we don't make the playoffs this year, I'm going to find a new team. I'm going to say it now. If we do not make the playoffs in the season to come, I will find a new team. Because clearly I can't break through with the Blue Jays. There's something holding us back. And maybe it is me. But Chili Davis got a Gold Glove. Eddie Bain, reliever of the year. And Dom Mattingly gets a Silver Slugger. Rookie of the year? No. Earl Weaver wins again. Stupid jerk. Only one Blue Jay got a vote? Pete Falcone? Damn. Dom Mattingly finished third and that. Let's look at another draft class that I'm not going to get anyone great out of. And weep. Gary Sheffield, John Smoltz, Juan Gonzalez, Todd Zeal, Kurt Schilling, Luis Gonzalez, Sammy Sosa, Moises Alou, Randy Johnson, and Barry Bonds. Yeah. Oh, I need some new people. I need a new scouting director. Yes. Hello, Jamie Yates. I would like you to be my scouting director. And then let's get an assistant GM. And I want somebody who favors prospects, favors power, offense, and OBP. Yeah, here we go. Let's bring in Eric Ball. There we go. Let's look at the Hall of Fame this year. Okay, Dick Allen had an amazing career. Definitely Hall worthy. I think he was worthy Hall in real life, too. He just didn't make it. No. Andy Messerschmidt, no. Jim Wynn. I don't think so. Pete Rose, yeah, even if he wasn't as good as he was in real life, he still had almost 3,000 hits. I can't believe I didn't vote for Brooks Robinson. I don't think he's going to make it, though. And there we go. Submit ballot. I bet Dick Allen makes it, but I don't think anyone else will necessarily. Yeah, I won both times. How much do I have on for free agents? Only about $1 million. and a half. We're going to again have to find another cheap player to add. I think we're going to go ahead and give Alan Anderson a shot in the majors this year, maybe. No, I think one more year in the minors, just because he got injured last year, and I want to see if he can handle the majors. Yeah, we don't have much coming up in the draft, or in the minors right now. It's fine. That's all I wanted. I at least check out free agency. Who does Julio Franco want a lot of money? No, I don't want that. Financial info? Let me just add overall to this. Where's overall in POT? There they are. Here we go. Someone that won't command. Let's see. Where can Tony Phillips play? Oh, he'd be a lovely addition to this team. I'd slide him into third base without a moment's hesitation. Or even shortstop. Yeah. Can I get him? Yes. Let's make a splash. I've got a sneaking suspicion that he'll probably end up signing either with someone else or just making a bidding war. Which, if it happens, it happens. And then I'll just look for another player. Oh, damn. He's just like, yep. Okay. So where do we put him to make best use of him? Third. And then I'm going to shift you to DH, Von Hayes. I know you look like you're not so bad in terms of range, but 29 errors is probably a bit much. There we go. That's a nice little upgrade. I'm going to go ahead and bump up tickets to $3. Not $300. $3. Okay, you're giving me a potential ace-level starter. And all you want is my right fielder, who's actually a really terrible outfielder. I'm going to see if I can get you to offer me something else, but I'm pretty happy with this just as it is. You won't give me Benito Santiago, would you? No. I'd take John Gibbons. No, John Gibbons is a bit too much. Calvin Schiraldi. Gary Borg, maybe? No. I feel like Jack Hardy. I'm just going to take this. I think this is a good deal for us. I mean, I don't even know if he's going to be a starter or a reliever for us, but he's pretty good either way. And I'm hoping they'll increase my salary, my budget, so I can pick up a cheap outfielder. Maybe I'll get one through trade. No. Such a good draft. I don't know what I'm going to get out of it, but it is a pretty damn fine draft. Rule 5 is what I was thinking of. I'm going to go ahead and add Swaggerty to the 40-man. Everyone else, honestly, is probably going to walk, and I'm not really going to care. If Jackson gets his control sorted up, I'm going to call him up like the next year. But we'll see what happens. I'm at the 21st pick this year. Are there 21 brilliant players? I doubt it. There's John Mitchell. Here we go. Ray Sanchez. Sammy Sosa, I can't afford. Leo Gomez. Tony Phillips at shortstop. Tony Phillips at... Yeah, gimme. I want Leo Gomez and I want him immediately. Yeah, Tony Phillips is playing shortstop, and then I guess Dick Schofield will just back up. Oh, or maybe we make this the year that Tim Raines moves to the outfield. Maybe not. Dick Schofield is just such a great shortstop, though. Can Phillips play the outfield? No. Maybe I just put Tim Raines out left and see how bad he could be. That sounds like a really bad challenge. Oh, God, he's just yeah, he's the worst. If I take him out a second. I guess Schofield gets pushed out for now. Because there was no way I wasn't going to draft a player of that caliber. Now I'll take John Mitchell. Parks is a decent defensive catcher. If he turns out anything special, I'm happy with that. Lane Lockley, good power, not very good contact. Still an interesting prospect. I'll take it. Wow, OOTP thinks all the pitchers are trash. We at least think some of the pitchers might be less trashy. Sure, I'll take a shot on Bruce Egloff. And Michael Vanucci, sure. I'm just going to go ahead and sim the rest of the draft at this point. Because I think we won the draft by getting that player. Now we've got a much scarier lineup than we ever did before. Wonder who went number 1. Teams, no. Come on, damn it. There's a way to see the last draft log. Look under logs, idiot. Juan Gonzalez went first overall? Damn. I could have had Ron Gant. Gant's not that great. Carlos Baerga. Nice. Yeah, I think Leo Gomez was the perfect pick for us. I'm really excited about him. And we got Tony Phillips, too. Which, I mean, is just bam. I think Tony Phillips actually played for the Blue Jays in real life at one point, too. Because, I mean, if it comes down between benching Schofield or Reigns, I'm going to bench Schofield. I don't care how good he is defensively. Okay, you are immediately do not pass go, do not collect $200 going right to the majors. Any Rule 5 draft players we want to take a shot at? I don't think so. Matt Winters is an interesting hitter who could play left field, but I don't think I need that. I wonder who got taken away from me that I don't care about. Michael Mack. Yep, we're gonna get him back. Oh, John Mitchell. Yeah, he's going straight to the majors, too. Dick Allen made it. Sam McDowell probably will next year. Jim Bunning fell off the ballot. That's kind of sad. I mean, it's kind of sad. Could Von Hayes handle out the outfield? No, he could not. I thought in real life Tony Phillips played some outfield. I guess he didn't. I know Tim Raines did. How did you do last year? You were acceptable. Alright, let's go ahead and just keep simming up to the preseason. I want to see if we get a boost in salary. If we do, I'm going to try to lock down an outfielder. Well, I don't know why you bothered stopping me. I didn't want your stupid trade proposal, so screw you. No compensation picks, oh well. I do not need a third baseman. I need an outfielder. But I will give you this package if that's what you want, if you give me what I do want, which is an outfielder. You'll never give me Ivan Calderon. I won't even bother asking. But you might give me Billy Sample. Nope, he doesn't want to leave. You would be perfect. And I'm not giving up much. So yes, I will submit this offer. Oh god, that is not who I asked for. I asked for Kevin Bass. I hope they refuse it, because I don't want that guy. I didn't want him anyway. I wanted Kevin Bass. Okay, not very good. What would I have to throw in to get you to accept it? One of my really awesome players. I'd sling a prospect your way. Like a Dana Robinson? No, Robinson's going to replace Greb if I trade him. Mike Hamilton. Who the hell's a vastly overpriced veteran? Greb? What if I keep his contract? Oh. I'm not trading one of my best players just for Kevin Bass. That's a bit silly. Yeah, it's just not worth it. Yeah. Nope. Mickey Hatcher for Jay Greb and Cat and Chris Brown. I want an outfielder with more utility than that. Otherwise, I would take the deal. Never gonna get Mike Schmidt. No, I'm just kidding. Mark McLemore, you won't give him to me, I don't think. I'll try. Nope. Lonnie Smith I could probably get. I doubt I can get him either. I can't afford him, okay. Oh, D-Bay McDowell? Insult. Hell, what about Rob Deere? What would I have to throw in? Again, you want one of my very best players. Jerks. By Jim Bennett. No, I can't take him. But you know what? Whatever. Screw you, jerks. Ah, a budget boost. Exactly what we need. Albert Hall's a pretty good outfield or shortstop. He's also a pretty good outfielder. Alright, give me outfielders. Well, Barry Bonald plays a pretty solid right field. Good speed, good contact. Jeff Burrows is a little better at both corner positions, but can't play center. I'm going to take the slightly cheaper and slightly younger Barry Bonald. I'm also going to go and make an offer to Albert Hall, because I can always move him to center. A 3-year deal, 2-year deal. There we go. A trade proposal. No, Bill Madlock is a terrible player. Willie McGee is a not-so-terrible player. But he only plays one position, which is left. But I'm not losing much. What are your chances of you giving me a prospect in addition to this? Probably 0. Get Joey Cora. Nah, you wouldn't take that deal. I wouldn't take it either. That's fair. Jeffrey Brown, maybe? Maybe Francisco De La Rosa? I'm going to make this offer and see what you take. Because, I mean, I don't really like Greb that much. Oh, fans are pretty pumped about getting Albert Hall, which I didn't expect. Okay. No. There we go. We've got a little bit more depth now, and I can make some interesting decisions next episode with how to set up the roster. I think improving our defense would also go a long way to helping us over the top. And I think we are getting better defensively. Even losing Schofield, we're trading up by significant improvement in significant improvement at third. And we have a much better defensive outfield too, with Eisenreich and Rice instead of Jerkface 1 and Jerkface 2. And frankly, just getting Von Hayes out of the infield might help. Let's go ahead and just go through spring training and see what happens. Well, screw you, Tony Phillips. What do you say to that? I spent a lot of money on your ass. You don't have the right to break your finger in spring training. God damn it, Phillips. You bastard. I'll switch you to the 60-day DL. You butthole. Yeah, it's not serious, except it turned a 5-week injury into a 9-month or 3-month injury. That's not serious. Really, mate? Really? And I lose Schofield because the game just can't resist keep jabbing me in the gut. Schofield, you need to figure out what the hell you're doing wrong and just stop getting injured. Injury proneness, normal bullshit. He has missed significant portions of the last 3 seasons. At some point, dude's injury prone. Some decent improvements. Rain's got a little worse. Gomez got a little better. Aquendo's about the same. Thutzis, his contact's all the way up to 19. And somehow Hayes got faster. I don't know how. We'll go make sure we're done with all spring training before we start setting up the team. Okay. So that was an interesting offseason. We upgraded significantly in the draft. We got a better third baseman out of the bargain. And we came home with an improved reliever in one John Mitchell. But this did not come at no cost. We did suffer mightily by spending a lot of money on Tony Phillips and then him instantly getting injured. Sigh. In some ways, our roster's never been thinner, and other ways, our roster's never been deeper. It really just depends on how you consider what is and what isn't deep. Albert Hall provides someone who can play shortstop and center field quite effectively. He was a good acquisition, I think. Barry Bonnell is going to fill in the corners from time to time. It all depends on Gomez. If Gomez can be the kind of third baseman we suspect, he could be a huge boost to this team. Absolutely huge. We really need both Tim Raines and especially Chili Davis to bounce back. If they both bounce back, I think we've got a better than even chance of finally breaking through and making the playoffs. But if I do not make the playoffs this season, and it doesn't look like it's like really close, like if I miss it by a game or two, okay. But other than that, I'm not going to come back to Toronto. I'm apparently snake bit, and we'll see what happens. Unless the season just totally tanks. If, like, we just melt down spectacularly and I get to make a good draft pick, I'd do that. But honestly, I'm starting to get a little frustrated with Toronto as a franchise. I mean, it might be time to move on. We'll see. Go ahead and drop something in the comments below about who you'd like to see me play next if I don't come back to Toronto. But until then, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe. And again, comment down below with maybe a new team to try, a new mode to play. But until then, this has been Indian. Thank you for watching, and I bid you good day.